Okay, so, I'm at that age, like, it's like, I'm not quite old enough to the point where it's like, I need a girlfriend so bad that I'm gonna use dating websites, but it's like, you know, I won't, like, say no to a girl if they're pretty and they ask me out, you know what I'm saying, right? So it's like, I don't know where I'm going with this, but my point is, it's like, I don't use dating websites, but I have a phone. And now here's the thing. When you have a phone, the things you experience are like nothing else you'll ever experience in like pretty much anywhere in your life. And the reasoning for that is because when you have a phone, you're exposed to so many like awful things that you wouldn't be exposed to without a phone. For example, prank calls, scam calls, prank texting, and all kinds of, the nasty wonders of social media, right? Okay, so, this one time, I got texted, and, bit of background for this, it was during lunch one day, and we had this special privilege that if, we did good on a test, we would be allowed to use our phone at lunch. So, this was great for me, because I got to talk to my friends that weren't, like, at my table while sitting with my friends that were at my table, right? So one day I texted my friend, and me and him just are kind of texting back and forth, screwing around the whole time, doing stupid crap, right? I said something that annoyed him quite a bit, so, he kind of stopped texting me, called me a dick and all that. And, this is where things got kind of weird, because I got a text about a minute later from an anonymous number, and it said, "Hey, sweet cheeks." Yeah, as you can guess, I was alarmed, okay? First I thought it was like, Nick telling my friend telling one of his friends my number so that they could text me and prank me. And then they said, "Hey, this is June, are you John?" And I'm still thinking that I'm just getting like, that someone's like dicking with me, so I just said, "No, this is Patrick." That's where things got funny, because they said, "Oh, sorry, my bad." I assumed they would stop texting me then. I was mistaken. Okay? Now, here's what happened afterwards. So, I text Nick, I'm like, "Okay, just tell whoever it is to stop, I'm sorry for that." And he was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." So I got scared. I got really scared. So yeah, I get another text from this number, and it says, "I think I need sympathy sex." I'm 14, okay? So, you can probably guess that I, like, freaked out a little bit, right? The number says I need sympathy sex, and I said, "What the fuck?" Alright? They said, "I'm wet." And at this point, I'm just sitting there like, I'm just gonna play this out. So I said, "Do you need a paper towel?" And they said, "No, I need your fat cock." And I said, "I do not raise chickens, you dumbass." Okay? Lunch ended. Had it over for that time being. Yeah. I was hoping it would end. It did not. Okay? After school, I opened my phone on the bus, see another text from the person. And, yeah, they were kind of just like, still trying to like come on to me. So at this point, I'm sitting with my friend, and I'm like, "Nick, we're gonna have some fun," because at this point I kind of believe Nick that it wasn't his doing. So I give Nick the number, and then I ask the girl, or the person, the number, "Are you down for a threesome?" No, wait. But she said yes. So Nick texts them and says, "Hey, I heard about a threesome," and they replied and said, "You down?" Okay? They keep texting me back and forth. They're just like telling me, they're just like still coming on to me, all this crazy stuff. And then finally I'm just like, "Hey, yo, what the fuck? Can I get your name, please?" Before, you're like hitting me up for like sex and all that bull crap. They said, "You can just call me ... anytime." I know, 10 out of 10 pickup line right there, okay? And I was like, as a member of the Thought Patrol, I have detected a bad pickup line. And they said that's kind of weird. Then they sent a reverse card. Like, from Uno, yeah, so stupid shit. And I sent a reverse card back, and they didn't say anything else to me. And I'm just sitting there like, Lord of mercy. Like, what the flying fuck is going on, okay? So, this whole time, I'm sitting there wondering what the fuck's going on. And you know, it was just about out of my head, because I waited 3 hours. And, it was pretty much out of my head at this point. Then I got a text message. I got a text message from the person, from that number again. And it said, hey, I gotta come clean. And we're just gonna use a name, because I'm not gonna say the person's actual name. He said, hey, I gotta come clean. This is Jack. And Jack was my friend. So yeah, I got catfished. Well, more like prank sexted by one of my friends. And the crazy part is, I'm sitting here thinking, wait a second. Nick texted him and said I heard about a threesome. And he said you down with a question mark. So yeah. I make jokes about me being gay, but it's like, now we have some serious things to question. Thank you, everyone. I'm James Gambardella. Have a good night.